The world can't know what I'm doing if I don't even know what I'm doing.
So, Ale, you're paying for all our VTube, right?
Me? I don't have any money.
Yeah.
I'm literally living on
Your
rice,
idea.
and that it was in jest. It was in jest.
You're the famous streaming podcast.
Is it famous? Really? As much as I would like it to be. All right, what would Tuber Dog be? Or would we not even hire him?
He'd be the tuber dog.
He would be our scapegoat whenever one of us says something really bad that we need to avoid a lawsuit.
Tuber made me say it.
Tuber made me
And
say
he's
it.
so unhinged, people would believe it.
That is true.
By the way, when did you hit the live button?
A minute
did?
ago?
Oh, that was a close one. I almost said.
What are you gonna do, huh? My plans have plans upon plans. You realize I have the power to unmute myself, right?
Oh yeah, we don't
It
care.
doesn't matter if
We're
you
just
don't
gonna keep doing
personally
that.
You dumb fuck.
No.
The point.
You do
Wait. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
That was a G-Cat, stupid.
I don't care.
I had nothing to do with it.
To be fair, I think 3 of us had opened up the fucking option menu to deafen him at the same time. So
You do realize that you're ruining the recording, right?
You do realize that you're not in streaming, and therefore all of your rules are null and void, right?
True.
Yep, there we go.
You didn't even give us a warning, you dumbass.
I'm pretty sure I said, hey, I could just start it up and then we'll see what happens. Whatever goes.
You said you could. You and commitment are a fickle thing.
Add into the fact that, the stuff we usually say in here when we're not recording, maybe give us some warnings so we know not to say it.
Are you saying
Or
that
move
you're
to streaming.
enjoying, Is there a way to, drag everyone at the same time? It'd be so funny.
No.
Same time, no.
I have a plan.
Huh? What the fuck is happening?
There, you happy now?
We've been moved to streaming.
Aelred is
Because
So that we don't
Ale
say
wants to
anything.
record.
Yeah,
Oh,
Aelred,
yeah.
Technically
here's
we're
a fun
scheduled.
fact. Take a look at the stream.
Yep, I might have just killed
I
it.
don't know what to tell you, man.
Nah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
None of us are on screen now.
Watch this. I can fix this. Shit.
You're gonna fix her, Aelred. Stop lying to yourself.
Oh, whoopsie.
Wait, what are you doing? Hang on, let me check the stream. I don't know what's going on here.
Hey, where'd it go?
The usual Aelred trying to figure stuff out.
Hang on, I have a plan.
No.
Probably not gonna say that. I'm gonna get kicked.
Alright, that works. Why does it do that?
Oh,
Now we're not
Now you're not
streaming.
streaming. Now we can say the N-word. There's no repercussions
Hell
for
yeah.
us.
Alright. Hang on, I could fix this.
No, you cannot.
Yeah.
Ah, you know what? Who cares?
So the topic of today, guys, I'm sure we all want to know about this because it's been a very hot topic as of late.
Politics?
Taxes.
Actually, I have no idea. I was just trying to
Anime?
segue I was just trying to segue the thing because I know Ale's not gonna do it.
Me? No.
Oh, you already know.
Because I'm enjoying the subject as it is.
Okay, tell us what the subject is.
What was the subject? That's a good question. We're talking about starting up our own VTuber org.
Why don't we talk about dementia
How
and
about
the
you make
early
people
signs
watch your
of it?
podcast before you try to become a VTuber?
It's there for posterity,
Same with the body in my basement.
Oh, true.
Oh, was that the original Aelred clone?
Our cat boy is disconnected.
Wait, did something happen to the previous
I'm playing
one?
Valorant. Don't worry about it.
The
For the
GK
listeners
still
at
here.
home, yeah, I'm playing Valorant.
You have problems, man.
It's
I do.
It's the
How
tea
come-
bug
that's
calling the
breach
kettle
coming
black.
from you. That's breach coming from you, Aelred.
Me? No, I have no problems. I only have answers.
Short one.
X to that.
How is that a problem?
Alcoholism.
Tall, you get no bitches.
Okay,
Al,
that's
are you gonna change the? Are you gonna change the thumbnail?
Never.
No.
Too
I don't
easy to
think he
make a new
remembers how
one.
to.
He said some bullshit about, hey, I can do thumbnails. That's what he told Tuber. Like, bro,
Technically, I could.
Here's the funny thing. As you just press go live button, we just do everything that way. We don't know when we are doing jack shit.
Nox,
So
Because
preparations are
None of us
not
have
enough.
time to prepare anything because he never tells us when we go live.
since when did we ever prepare anything?
Back when we started, before you started hitting the button randomly.
In my defense,
Remember the funny old days when
in
we were
my
like,
defense,
"Hey,
I have
we
done
should listen
more
to a
work.
podcast."
I have done more work than our goddamn artist.
Okay.
weren't you working
Okay.
on that, Al?
You,
Okay.
you
my
realize
fish.
that is the shame moment, right, Nox?
Oh, Knox.
Okay. You know what? Fuck you. Now I
Like
know
that.
working on it.
Nox, I should
And
Yeah,
now
boy,
the
it's
VTuber
war.
agency is crumbling.
I should just commission a piece from you.
Yeah, we haven't even
I wanted to-
started and we're already grumbling. Dude, the shareholders are not going to be happy.
But yeah, Fish drew my hat, so
Yeah, well, the shareholders
Oh,
can hold these
sweet.
nuts.
Wait. If we were to start a company theoretically, how do we do? Obviously, we'll have equal ownership, right?
Right.
So when do we go public?
why would we?
Why would we go public?
Dude,
That's just
investors,
gonna-
man.
Why don't want
Why-
investors?
Yeah, so your money grow together.
That just adds another
good
like
business,
layer
man.
of no.
That-
That just adds another layer of
No.
I
It's
know.
all big
Aelred?
brain. You get the
That
company
allows
big
greed
enough,
to
you start
undercut
making
this
money,
already fragile friendship.
and then you
Aelred,
flip it.
At that point, we perform a hostile takeover against you.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
I would.
I'm voting him out of the company.
You can't do this. This is not a public traded
Yeah.
company. Yet.
Yeah.
First of all, you do
And
realize
as
that
soon
I'm
as it
technically
does, it'll fall apart.
you do realize that I'm technically the owner of the account, right? Adred?
Yeah.
We're registered to Spain.
Oh, now the logo requires a sombrero.
What, you want a taco, man?
No, I don't want to talk about it.
Hey, you're learning. I don't know. You take away the access, I'm gonna burrito you in the sand.
Don't worry, I'm here for the allegations that all of your accents are fake.
Huh?
All of his nationalities are fake.
Rude. You're
Like,
Spanish.
come on.
But
Your
everything
opinion
but
doesn't apply.
Canadian.
Yeah, and you change nationality like you change.
I don't change
I'm-
nationality. I can't deny what I am.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
what are
Baby
you?
Sneezes and turns.
I just said I disavow my allegiance to Canada.
Okay. you're
So
not
that
Canadian.
leaves the
Got it.
Hungarians, the
What are you?
Philippines, Asia in general,
American?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
American, yeah.
Portuguese.
America.
Yeah.
Pick a lane, brother. Pick a
Most
lane.
people pick one.
There's a difference between culture, origin, and ethnicity.
You know that doesn't excuse
Yeah,
you of
that still
changing
doesn't add up.
nationality.
What do you mean?
The math
You
ain't
know that-
mathin', brother.
You know that doesn't excuse you from having a single nationality, right?
You
I
can
am-
claim what your parents are and where you were born.
Yeah.
And you don't claim where you were born.
Well, because I hate Canada, man.
I
So
know.
that leaves
So
where
that
your
leaves
parents are.
two, and you have
No, all I've said is that I was born in Canada, grew up in the United States. Then I have the ethnicities. What's wrong with that?
Well, to be fair, if we let Aelred claim whatever, we do meet whatever quota we need to.
True. This is
That is
actually
true.
this is
No, we
socially
don't need to find
tactical.
a black guy.
You're African American now.
Yeah, we gotta
Okay,
check
we
off.
have
We gotta check off those
American,
diversity check boxes.
Can we count for Asian? I think we can. Can we pass out Zeta for Middle Eastern?
What?
Zeta.
Okay. Yep.
the
Yeah.
whitest
Zeta could be our Middle
motherfucker
Eastern.
here.
Nox could be our South American.
Yeah, let this paper boy be the Middle
Zeta,
East.
you are descendant from an American Indian tribe now.
Oh, that's even better. Yeah.
surprisingly-
Yeah. Perfect.
Surprisingly,
if
they're
Elizabeth
in-
Warren can do it, so can you.
I was gonna say,
surprising,
Zeta,
but it isn't wrong.
were you in the military?
Yeah.
Were you ever deployed?
Yeah. No.
Ah, okay. I'm gonna say, if you were deployed to the Middle East, the sand never leaves.
What is this fucking tattooing?
I don't
Okay.
like sand.
What can we write off Chicken and Modern as?
Idiots.
But that's
I mean,
not.
obviously, but that's
That
beyond the point.
doesn't check off diversity.
No, we meet the quota
Disabilities.
for the stupid person. Yeah, we.
Oh,
got disabilities.
true. We have.
Oh right, we have Aelred.
No,
No.
no, that's me. I have the staggering IQ of 50.
Good job.
Wait, so we have a resident, R word?
That's a genius by our standards.
Oh, thank you.
Not wrong.
But we have to agree, Nox has to be our in-house South American, though. Because he talks Spanish.
He's Mexican.
Yeah, he's our Mexican
Even
now.
though he's
Come on.
from the other Spain.
It's okay. I'm sure he could pass for one.
Not the same accent.
I don't know. It's
I was
just...
gonna
Remember,
say.
you're gonna get fact checked whether you like it or not.
Do me a favor. Can you yell "Ay caramba" for me, Nox?
How about a little bit of an arriba?
Ay caramba! Arriba!
Now say burrito taco. Nachos.
Arr,
I'm going to sue.
Locos tacos.
I'm not going to say that now.
Dude, you gotta embody the South American, the Mexican or whatever. We need it for diversity quota.
Hey,
Can you sing the cerveza
You
for
wonder
something
why
for
your
me?
podcast isn't popular.
I think that's might make it more popular.
Aelred,
Yeah,
you
just
being
making fun of nationalities.
Cerveza
you being
querida.
able to
how
speak
That's how you
Portuguese
get
would make
people like
you more
clearly.
American than him.
Oh, I don't even speak Brazilian Portuguese. It doesn't count.
Oh, but you speak Portuguese, yes?
The original
Well,
one.
un poco.
Also, that technically
that
makes
counts.
Ale the closest to being French.
Shit.
Ew.
No, I think technically I'm.
That would still
No.
be nuts.
There's a
Closer by
stark
far.
difference. While locale, yes, but French Canadian is a thing.
Well, I suppose with the
Touche.
amount of wine he drinks.
Look. Here's the issue, though.
And how much of a bitch he is, and how much he
Ah.
Video game.
Dude.
I mean, okay, the bitchometer will go off if we point at you.
All right. We want to talk about giving up on video games. What is your highest playtime in a game ever?
What is your lowest playtime?
That doesn't
0?
count because there are plenty of
I was
games.
about to say, technically, that's always going to be 0.
It's always gonna be
Technically,
0.
no video game ever to exist.
Look, all I'm saying is I have probably 10,000 hours in Dota 2, man. You can't accuse me of
And
giving
yet
up on
you
games.
Still suck at it.
Oh, yeah,
Everyone
okay.
sucks at Dota 2.
No, there's no good players in Dota 2. There's only less bad.
Nah, you see, the idea is that it's more fun the worse you are at the game.
This is
As
also.
someone who
You know
sucks
what?
at it,
You know
I
what? Know
love
something
those.
really funny. I was
Yeah, you don't play
watching.
the
I
game
was
long
watching
enough.
professional Dota earlier today. Team Secret versus something else. Team Secret was going for an initiation play with Centaur. Could you believe the dingus did not look at his mana? So he pressed his ultimate. They all rush in, and he doesn't have a stun.
What an idiot.
And he's a professional player. God, that
What
guy
an
is like
idiot.
13,000 MMR.
I wouldn't have made that mistake.
Clearly.
It's like, I've been preaching this for years now. It's like there's no such thing as good in Dota. There's only less bad.
Those are the kind of games you do excel at.
True.
Those are the more fun kind of games.
They're the more fun kind of games, exactly.
The more you know about the game, the more
The
unpleasant.
more
it
you
actually
cope
gets.
to have fun. That's why you like Apex.
I mean, I wouldn't call it cope. I
This is
hate
true.
Apex, but I also love playing it because the
You
gameplay
have
is
to
fun.
be on
That's
a massive amount of copium to actually unironically enjoy Apex. It's like Destiny, actually.
Mm. Is that most games? Are there any genuinely good games anymore?
Wait,
yeah.
I mean, it's a good game. It's called the Mad Max open world game.
Oh, true,
Wait,
true, true,
hey,
true,
It's
true.
called personal preference.
hang on. I just had an idea. Can we not
It is
pass
not
out
called
Adria's
Final
Korean
Fantasy
because he
14.
plays Osu?
It is called.
Not count
Ev-
as what?
Yeah, well, I think it's ass, and I.
That's
hate
why I
what
said
your
it's
opinion
called
is.
You
personal
say that, but
preference.
America
personal
is the best
preference is
OSU
bad.
team in the world. So
Says the others whose personal preference is bad.
Yeah, well, here's what I think, Zeta.
every
Yes.
nation has OSU players, Knox. The only way I can pass off as
Right.
Korean is if I played League of Legends.
Long
You
Where
play
is
Dota, which is a
physical
close
learning
second, and you still play a lot of rhythm games. So yeah,
Nox, we play rhythm games. It's not really a
You guys play rhythm games. That doesn't count.
You play Robo Beat.
yeah.
Metal
and
Health.
Hellsinger.
Yeah.
Hellsinger's
Yeah.
literally
Yeah. What's the
just
point you're
a
trying to
game.
make here, Knox? Huh?
Crypt of the Necrodancer.
you see that, but we don't have a long thriving history with MOBAs.
What's wrong with MOBAs?
What's wrong with
Nothing wrong
MOBAs?
in here
If
for
anything,
MOBAs.
if you really want to say you do like, oh, it's because you played Dota. It's like, dude, that'd be
As
more
someone
like
who used to play League of
CIS
Legends
region.
religiously, I cannot.
Up,
agree
you're
with that
you are a
nonsense.
Korean
Okay,
now.
never mind,
Legally,
I forgot about that. Forget our
Yeah,
sanity.
Legally, I
Yeah.
cannot say anything.
I have
Zeta.
since learned from my mistakes, but the mistake was indeed made.
Either way, for me to get the South Korean card, I have to play League of Legends, Valorant, and insert pay to win MMO here.
Don't forget StarCraft.
And StarCraft. Yeah, those are the four. The big four. Rhythm games don't count because, at least in the context of OSU, kind of like every nation plays it. The best team is the United States, but there's also history with like both Korea and Japan. And the CIS region is very good. And Poland. Poland is really freaking good at OSU. Don't know why Poland,
In
though.
general, is randomly very good at video
Yeah, you've
games.
never been
That's funny.
neutral about anything in your life, so that rules out Polish.
Yeah. You know, we know people who think we're Polish for some reason.
Well, it's because our name is Polish.
This Polish name with a Y in it, which doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
Questionable.
Yes, it is very questionable.
Yep, hang on.
The
Considering
origins
how
of our
much,
name is very
how much people moved around in that area wouldn't be exactly surprising.
I will not dox
True,
myself this time.
But, you know, I've seen pictures of, you know, like our grandparents, right? They did not look very Polish at all.
No,
on a
because we're
different note,
more
so I was
Hungarian than anything.
watching open heart surgery yesterday.
Yeah, it was cool.
That was actually pretty awesome.
Nice. I thought you were
That
watching
and,
brain surgery.
That
That
too,
too.
conscious brain surgery.
Watching brain surgery, they're removing a tumor.
Oh,
It's a very cerebral experience.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
you know what they say, ain't rocket science.
So true.
Arguably, it's worse.
I feel like that's a joke somewhere. It's like the people are like,
Probably
it ain't
here.
it ain't rocket science, it ain't brain surgery, it ain't it ain't music theory.
Never heard that one before.
Oh no, that's actually a classic.
It's a classic that no
Uh,
one's ever heard of.
I'm pretty sure it's actually said in it's a joke that's said in medical school. Because music theory is stupid.
Says the one who claims to be a budding musician.
You see, it's music. I'm gonna say it. Music theory is overrated. You should just have a basic understanding of how it works, good ear, and then you can compose anything you want.
It's true, but people who analyze the shit and you're like, oh, this is like a
Specialize in
G7
mimicry.
with a into
Just
into
seeing
like
other
a
people
D9 with an implied 11th plus this. It's just like, what the hell are you talking about?
You want we call those people
We call them nerds.
jazz musicians?
True. I hate those people.
Hey,
Well,
You want to hear something really scary, Ale?
What?
I knew a guy who played French horn who had perfect pitch.
Oh no. That guy must have gone insane.
is he Bulgarian?
He must have.
Because
actually
no, because the funny thing is, French horn can never play in tune.
It is literally impossible for a French horn to play in tune. I've never seen it happen.
Except for the French horn guy with perfect pitch.
I don't.
No, that's why he would go crazy because he can't play in tune. But he knows it. He can hear it down to the minute single-digit frequency. Why do those people exist?
He
perfect
guides
pitch
others
people.
to a treasure he cannot possess.
That line was delivered by a former Nazi.
Really?
Alex
And not
Stevens.
the actor.
I thought it was like a quote
It was
from
delivered-
Indiana Jones or something.
No, it's from fucking
Dumbass, what?
Avengers, dude. Specifically the Red Skull, who was a Nazi.
I'm gonna say
Oh, yeah, I forgot
former.
about that aspect.
Is it former?
I was about to say, I don't think you can be a Nazi when you're forced into solitude in space.
No, you can still do that.
Pretty sure you could still, have those ideologies and stuff like that.
As long as you don't
It
run
was
into the
delivered
Jew-
by a
Jew-
Nazi there. Better?
as long as you don't run into the Jews in space.
I don't know, is Thanatos a Jew or Thanos a Jew?
We're not going into that one.
I feel like this is a dangerous conversation.
But have you
Yeah,
ever
because
heard of
shooting
Jews?
on every country imaginable isn't.
Haven't you heard of Jews in space?
Wait, isn't that a Mel
Brooks, yeah.
yeah, Mel Brooks flick? Yeah.
I love that.
I think it was part of History of the World or something.
I think it was, yeah. Dude, Mel Brooks is a comedy genius. Spaceballs, baby.
How can
Greatest
you be
Star
a
Wars game
Nazi
ever
when Mel
made.
Brooks exists.
Exactly.
Exactly.
All right.
Is
so,
he actually Jewish? Like 90%?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
He's Jewish.
He's Jewish.
guys,
Yeah.
He
imagine
plays
this.
a
here's my
Jewish character
pitch.
in every one of his movies. So
Here's my pitch for like an Avengers, like.
Yeah, he
spin-off,
plays
right?
the presidents in Spaceballs.
All right, go ahead.
I have a pitch for like an Avengers spin-off, right? So, Thanos. He comes to the world during World War II. Right, so he starts his thing during then. The twist is he's Jewish.
that means he believes in Jesus.
You're saying that Thanos
No,
is
he wouldn't believe in Jesus.
I
He'd
meant
believe
to
in
say
God.
doesn't. I meant to say doesn't.
you're saying that
Crazy.
Thanos's grand master plan was literally because of the incident?
No, I'm saying it'd be like I'm saying it'd be like some sort of a crazy Marvel's Avengers Endgame that thing. But it's like Thanos versus Hitler.
Wait, that would be kind of awesome.
That sounds like an epic rap battle of history.
it really does.
They literally give Hitler the super soldier formula. It's Captain Nazi.
Hey, I'd watch it.
Haven't they fought Hitler in like a lot of
Listen here,
media?
Thanos. Only one of us can burn half the planet.
You know, it's funny. As far as like from the '90s onwards, I don't think Hitler's shown up too much in Marvel comics.
That is crazy.
Well, wasn't that more of a thing? Because you have
It was
Wonder Woman,
propaganda,
you have Superman
usually.
from like those really old comics and stuff like that. Obviously Captain America as well. When was Iron Man a thing? Because he's also an old hero.
Iron Man, like when he was first written.
Yeah.
I don't think he was Nazi old.
Iron Man was first written. God,
That's a sentence I never thought would leave my mouth.
yeah.
What?
Nazi old.
What?
I want to say Iron Man was written in the.
Oh shit, you're right. Actually, yeah, it is Nazi old. Anyway, I just had a riveting conversation with my dad about yogurt.
1962.
So that would have been what, Cold War?
Yeah, early.
That would actually
I
make
remember the-
sense. That would actually make a lot of sense.
Yeah. Because I think he got captured somewhere in like Vietnam originally.
Why does that not surprise me?
I don't know. Marvel's refusal to retcon anything has been annoying as fuck.
Ale,
Yeah, what's up?
do you have a social security number in fucking the United States?
I don't.
No, very cool.
Yeah, because I
all of
heard-
us
Because
who do
Ale
live there
he's
got
he's
leaked.
not an American. Yeah, he's not an American citizen. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I have what is called a SIN, which is the Canadian equivalent.
Hang on.
But
a
it's
second.
also in the American system, so
I
I
knew
could
you
have been
were a sinner.
affected.
There you go. What'd you say? Say
Yeah, I know.
something being leaked.
Oh yeah, a fucking what is it? Background check company got hacked, and 2.7 billion social security numbers got released to the internet.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
shit.
pretty
United
much,
States.
yep, everybody knows.
So keep an eye on your credit.
Good thing he doesn't have credit.
Okay, well, good thing I
Yeah, they don't
I
have
was gonna
credit.
say.
That's gonna be a headache to deal with.
Also, I don't think I've even ever actually had a background check, so at least not that I'm
Well,
aware of.
your number's still in the system.
Have you
Yeah.
gotten a job?
Yeah. Of course he has gotten
Oh
a
shit,
job.
you're right. No, never mind.
Yeah, so you're definitely in the system. I think I would assume my number, which is the Canadian number, is also in the American system because I went to like an American school. Well, I was associated with
Yeah, I'm
American
back.
school and stuff like that.
330 million people in the United States, and 2.7 billion were leaked.
Oh,
A
Oh, I'm
lot of
screwed.
them were dead people.
True,
that's good to know.
True, but
that's also true.
I
still alive
suspect
after
that there are a lot of Canadians whose numbers got leaked as well.
What companies is this one involved with? Like, what do they like? Who'd they work with for like their authentication thing? Do we know this?
I haven't been following it much.
I just heard the news.
I
I have no idea who actually was
It
involved.
was, yeah, say all I know is a hacker group hacked a background check company, and then released the information to the internet.
Well, shit.
So yay.
Yay, is awesome.
I think we're all screwed then. Except for Nox. Nox is fine.
Yeah, Knox.
Fuck you.
Yeah, do
Hey,
you
you
have?
want to visit the U.S., Knox?
Depends. Will I end up with a bullet in my brain?
The
to New
brain,
Jersey,
Depends
there's a
how
lot
no.
of
far,
great
far
sites
south you
there.
go. No, it just depends how far south you go.
Or if you go to New York City,
Or east.
or Detroit, or
Or
Chicago,
west. Or, near
or
the
San
center.
Francisco.
Ironically, the north isn't that bad, but that's because there's
Yeah.
no one there.
Yeah, who the
No,
hell wants to live in
Washington,
the north?
Not D.C., this fucking state. You're
Yep.
close to California, but you'll get over
Or Oregon.
Hey, dude, I'm in California.
it.
Yeah,
I'm
terrible
sorry for
place
your
to live.
loss.
Yeah, you're my voucher.
That being said, I did get confused when I was young. Geography was very low on the list as far as school curriculum goes for the states.
The United States have a school curriculum?
Really, I'm pretty sure I
For-
studied geography in like grade 1.
Well,
Kindergarten
no,
even.
like where
Ayo,
each
we were
state
not,
was.
Ayo, we were not in a typical program. He's talking about
Oh, the public school
what
system.
The public
Yeah.
school system uses.
Yeah. the
Yeah,
one
so
owned by
I
an oil
had
company.
no in the 8th grade. I had no idea where the fuck Washington D.C. was.
God, we gotta
What-
remove the government from education.
from schools. I
Can
also
we
agree.
just
Except
put
I
them in
don't.
like can we just put like the capital in like I don't know Trenton or something so it's easier to remember?
No,
Who the
my
hell
point
remembers
be-
Trenton?
My point being, when they offered us a trip to Washington D.C., I thought we were going to the state of Washington.
What the fuck is Washington D.C.?
Yeah.
It's not a state.
Well, the stupid thing is, like, 6th grade, they cover ancient history. We're talking, like, the Greeks, the Egyptians, yada yada. 7th grade, they cover medieval and feudal history. And then 8th grade is from the American Revolution up to the end of the American Civil War.
Okay. Honestly, that's
And-
shockingly not that bad.
That's
Yeah.
because we did a bunch of horrible shit, Cowboy.
Well, not that much compared to other countries, but yeah.
True.
No, the point being,
Yeah, but
During
nobody
the eighth
remembers
grade-
that.
during the 8th grade
True.
part, you never look at a modern map of the United States.
Like it's crazy how much United States history is sensationalized compared to the rest of the world.
Well, I mean, the world revolves around the United States because of the economy.
So
So you
We
know,
true.
had
baby.
slaves. The country that
Yeah,
they came
so
from
did-
also does.
I'm pretty sure the country they came
Right.
from still have slaves.
That's
People
what I
don't
just
like
said. Thank you.
Yeah, people don't like to talk about it,
Oh,
but it wasn't exclusively.
I hope you
United
enjoy your diamonds. Guess what they were probably mined by?
Don't worry, I prefer my diamonds lab grown. Also, I swear to God, if I get married and I buy a ring and it's a lab grown diamond and my fiance gets mad at me, I am
It's a
breaking
bull-
it off on the spot. A diamond is a fucking diamond. I don't care. It is scientifically the same thing.
What's the point of lab-grown diamonds?
Uh,
Because
They're
they're
cheaper.
They're cheaper to
They're
get.
cheaper
I know.
and they sparkle more.
Less labor cost. Oh,
Yeah,
Okay,
Tila.
that's it.
oh,
Yeah,
hi,
Hilo,
Hilo.
we're
Yeah,
streaming.
I really
Don't say the
have-
N-word like
like-
you usually do.
I like labor.
Yeah,
being
no
done
racism
by
allowed.
specifically child labor. I think it is the best way to
Especially have
give
to worry
value.
about that at Elo. Thank God Ocean's not here.
You know, I hate Fernando Alonso. He hasn't gone first in a while.
Who?
Who?
Never mind.
Podcast schmodcast.
All my audio shit reset.
Oh, you sound great
Yeah.
though.
For all
No,
the
like
audio
my
listeners at
Discord
home, which I'm pretty
settings.
sure is
Oh, yeah, I don't know why.
And me.
Say hello to Elo.
Guys, say hello to Illo. His
Nobody's
his links are
watching!
in the chat right now.
I'm watching.
Oh,
Actually,
true.
no, wait,
Same.
I'm not. I accidentally
Wait,
closed the thing.
who's
Give me a second.
streaming?
Yo, you closed it.
You're-
Hey.
What is going on? This
when your
is the
stream
worst.
is
Yeah.
so bad that even while you're on it, you refuse to watch.
I don't even watch my own.
People watching.
Elo, we
Pretty sure it's
every
just me and
Saturday
Matt.
we do a podcast and
Yo.
we get so laid back with it.
Oh, this is the podcast?
It's
So what
supposedly,
you're
yeah,
saying
yeah.
is this
welcome
is just
to
a
the
normal
podcast,
conversation
guys.
with restrictions.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, some restrictions. We have said
Yeah, well,
Nazi
podcast,
multiple
come on,
times
dude.
already, but that's in historical context.
Oh no, we alienated Germany. Not like they'll get our humor anyway.
I mean, to be fair,
No.
They have humor?
Yeah, Germans
no
have
joke,
no humor.
thank
Funniest
you.
people on the planet. Next to maybe the French.
God, I hate the French. Anyway,
Okay.
Preach,
guys,
brother.
weren't we just saying that we...
No racism proceeds to be racist immediately.
Don't
Oh,
be
yeah,
The
racist.
that's-
French are not a race. They're a
True.
swine.
Remember when I said, yeah, your podcast is going to go viral making fun of everybody?
True, we make fun of everyone. We equal opportunist haters.
Yeah, you
Except
bitch.
for America, baby. America first. Rah!
Zeta, you want to marry me in Final Fantasy?
No, I'm marrying Osen.
Oh, that's
Yeah, that
another.
already happened.
Oh
yeah,
shoot!
that's already
Oh
happened.
yeah, those guys are. Wait, that's another
Who's the
diversity
wedding?
check off on the list.
We don't know
We
yet.
have the gay couple. That's awesome.
I know. We're
Has-
perfect.
Oh right, we need to have the gay.
Everyone's a
the
little
fucking
gay.
couple.
You don't need a diversity check for that.
We're doing it for an outfit, so
I
goals.
I
He's
thought it was
doing it for the
tax
fit.
reasons.
No, it's
There's no
not for
taxes in
reasons.
Final Fantasy. That makes it a great game.
Wait.
Yes.
No, you know what? I
Yeah.
disagree. There should be.
You thought we meant
Oh, yeah.
What?
Zeta's fucking
Bro.
asexual. That would be pointless.
It's fine.
That's
don't worry.
not
we,
how that
we
works, cowboy.
Yeah,
I'm just
you
saying, it
still
will-
marry for tax reasons if you're asexual.
Dude, I would
No,
marry
it's-
anyone for tax reasons in real life.
That's
Besides,
why
you
I
didn't say
thought
you're
it was.
aromantic, right? You're just
Being
asexual, right?
asexual. No. Aromantic.
No, Zeta. That's why I started laughing. It was because the tax reason thing actually made sense at that point.
Wait, so.
I have the capacity to love people. Why do you think I put up with Aelred?
Oh, well, I don't.
Huh? Aren't you my brother?
I'm your older brother, yeah. You can love your family, dipshit.
True.
Uh,
Anyway, back to the subject about.
Just because you and Modern have this love-hate relationship doesn't...
Dude, I have a love-hate relationship with everyone. Like, I despise Noxus guts, but I
Speaking of
would
marriage,
take
if
a
I'm gonna
bullet for
marry
him.
anyone, if Koi sticks it through, I'm marrying Koi.
for tax reasons.
If he sticks it through, huh?
A little bit of that, yes.
fuck does that mean?
No, see,
No, 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 no,
Dad wants
no,
to
no.
get
It's
pegged by
actually
Koi.
ideal for Koi because Koi could move to the States and both of them get a tax break. It's perfect. We can
he wants to
improve.
escape from.
He
wants
needs to
he
escape
actually
from
wants to escape
Greece.
from Greece. Yeah.
So it's actually a
gonna say-
win-win-win.
Is everything tax breaks with you guys?
Yeah, in America, yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, you kind of have to do that.
Hey Knox, you want to escape from Spain?
Marry Aelred and move to America.
It's a
I'm in
Spanish
danger.
mail order bride.
Sorry.
I'm in
husband.
danger.
Yeah, no
Hell.
shit.
Hey, but you'll get tax
Yeah.
breaks. So
You'll get
I'm
away
the
from your
safest
family.
one
Don't-
here to marry.
no, yeah,
Don't
you,
go
I'll
you,
only sell your kidney. I won't diddle you beforehand.
and plus he's aromantic, so it's fine.
He's
I will
not.
fucking stab you.
Are you aromatic?
No.
Not aromatic. What?
Very fragrant.
What?
Yeah, he's very
Asexual,
fragrant.
not aromantic.
No, you're aromatic.
I mean, he smells
I'm
good.
not
I'm
a
sure.
Roomba.
You are now,
That's not what
motherfucker.
that means. It means think scented candle.
Like, what kind are we talking? Have you ever heard of like? Have you ever? You know, they make the aromas of a hot dog in a scented candle, right?
Don't remind me.
You know how gay you sound
Where
when
can I
you
get
talk
one of those?
about your knowledge on scented candles?
I also followed it up with "It smells like a hot dog."
No, it else smells like a hot
And
Why do you like the smell of meat?
Who doesn't love the
Who
smell of
doesn't?
phallic
meat? Oh.
meat.
Yeah.
Oh,
that-
All
never
I'm
mind.
saying
That's
is
what I would-
you have a nice slice of pork or beef on this on the pan, and it's just a heavenly smell.
and yet you
I
choose
believe
the
that's called food.
you choose the quote unquote cut of meat where you can't identify what it's made of half the time.
Eh?
Yeah, that's why I like spam.
And
Oh, true.
awesome.
Spam is great.
shaped into a very phallic shape.
Spam is lit as fuck, dude. I love spam.
Wait, is spam like hot dogs or it's like
Spam
mixed?
is stuff
Yes,
posing as
it
meat.
is. And it's awesome,
Spam
dude. I
on
don't
a
care.
breakfast burrito makes me fucking.
Dude,
Even as a
You
topping on
cut
the
up
Alright,
you
I
cut up
think
like a
that
spam
also
cut up a
have
slice of
it,
spam. You do it in some egg fried rice left over from the day
I
before.
would prefer not doing spam.
You know, it's funny. Like during the pandemic, or before the pandemic, spam was like cheap and everywhere. Now, a lot of people discovered, hey, this shit's pretty good.
This shit's actually really good.
Oh yeah, the Japanese
shit
put
is
it on
bussin'.
sushi.
They do
Okay.
actually.
The Japanese
is a
don't
sushi
do
thing with
that
spam, yeah.
natively.
Japanese
That
eat
came-
dogs.
That came from Hawaii.
I mean,
Yeah, I was gonna
man.
say that's mushu.
Yeah,
mushi,
Japanese
mushi,
Hawaiians, baby.
mushi.
yeah, those guys are built different.
Hilo,
Hmm,
giving you 5 minutes to figure out how to properly say that.
It'll take a full 5 minutes.
Speaking of Hawaii, pineapples on pizza.
I was born in
I
Hawaii.
want to reopen.
Oh
this.
yeah, brother.
It goes hard, in my opinion.
You know
I'm
what
not
else
the biggest
goes hard?
fan. I'm not the biggest fan of Hawaiian pizza, which is ham and pineapple. I think
Sla-
pepperoni is better.
Slander.
You don't like
I
ham in
think
your
it's
pie?
too-
I think
I,
you're
know,
full
I
of
don't like
shit.
ham and pineapple specifically because I think ham is
think-
too sweet a kind of meat.
Well, that's
for it
also
to actually
depending on the
work
kind of
with
ham,
pineapple.
no?
I mean, okay, so the whole
Yeah, but
point of
that-
the
that-
ham
but-
with the pineapple, though, is that it's supposed to be like a sweeter meat.
It's
with
also called
the-
personal
No, the thing
opinion.
is,
and people can think different.
I also like
No.
having like a a mix of different flavors, which is why I think pepperoni and pineapple is actually better.
Oh, pepperoni and pineapple goes
I
hard.
have come to the. I hated pineapple on pizza. Like I was one of those firm believers that thought you were a heathen if you did it. However, I have since had pineapple on meat lovers, and have fell in love with it.
Ooh,
It's good.
That sounds
It's a good
good.
pizza
Combo
topping,
of sweet
and
and
I won't have
salty.
anything.
Yeah.
I won't have it any other way. Now, when I went to Portugal, we had peaches on pizza. That was
Dude, that
Well,
shit was
that's weird.
good. No. They had peaches, mango, pineapple, and then
That's just a fruit salad.
Yummy.
and
Oh, pizza,
and it was
baby.
Baked
bussin',
fruit
man.
salad.
It's a fruit salad with dough.
Yummy.
and cheese.
And cheese. Don't forget the cheese.
Yummy.
Yummy,
Fruit
yummy.
salad. Yummy, yummy.
There's some sort of a thing in the
Yummy,
Olympics.
yummy,
where-
yummy.
Salad.
What the fuck?
I'm trying to remember where that came from, but I'm pretty sure it's
I've got
old
this
as
The
heck.
song?
The Wiggles?
The Wiggles.
Yeah, Wiggles. Isn't that an old meme at this point?
You're an
It was
old
never a
meme.
meme, but like,
Well, I mean, you know what I mean.
do I?
I hope so.
Nobody understands.
Let's be honest. Nobody takes that song
I mean, the
seriously.
Wiggles formed in 1991.
When did
That's
they
before I
form?
was born.
We're not born in 91, were you?
Hey, when were you born?
95.
What about you? Do
You're
you have
older
an
than
I
the
feel?
Wiggles.
Do you have an I feel statement about that?
Wait, Ayo,
I
how old
feel
do you think you are?
Ale is old as fuck.
I was born in 95. How is this a secret?
Oh, 95. I thought you said you're 35. I was
Ale,
like,
you're
what?
almost 10 years older than I am.
Oh,
I
God.
was thinking, is it been
All of a
that
sudden-
long? Holy shit.
Ale, I was
He's
born in
35 already.
03.
Oh, God.
You're 03?
Dude, yeah, I'm 03.
You're 03? What
He's
the
a
fuck?
baby.
You're younger
You're
than
younger than
Water?
me.
He's younger
You're
than
younger than my
Dino-
sister.
We've been over this.
I almost
I
said
forgot about
something
this, not
really
gonna lie.
questionable.
Say
I
it.
didn't remember.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
I
say
think
that you were
are.
like younger than 9/11, but you know.
Yo,
Most
right.
people are these days. That's not true.
I mean,
Yeah, have
you're
you
right,
seen like
I
all the
am.
people that you see online? They're probably older than younger than 9/11.
I know it's
Excuse me.
crazy,
It's crazy.
dude. Those people do not
crazy.
remember what the towers looked like before they fell.
I
Uh,
do.
No, you just show them that Photoshop commercial.
Oh, choo.
They weren't that impressive. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
They were just
Yeah,
blocks.
for me,
Visually,
it's
they were just
actually-
blocks.
I can't tell if it was better now or if it was better
7.
before. Because I think
I
the current
hate it
building is also
now.
ugly as fuck.
The current building is ugly as all hell.
You should have just duplicated the Empire State Building. That would have been pretty epic.
No, that
That
ruins
would've
the
made them wanna
skyline.
hit- Matching pair of
I
towers, they
like
want to hit
the-
it
Yeah, that might
again.
hit the wrong one.
Again.
I like the Empire State Building. Okay, I think it's a good-looking building.
It is
I
a
like
good-looking
the-
building. Do you know what building I think is more
However,
cool than the Empire
I
State
think
Building? The
Chrysler
goddamn
building is-
yeah.
I think the Chrysler. Yeah, the Chrysler building is a much nicer building.
Oh, yeah,
That's a
Chrysler's
cool
nice.
ass building.
Modern loves the Empire State Building so much he's gonna climb it like a monkey.
You know,
Did get
I actually
cancer.
I went up the Empire State Building recently. It was interesting. I went all the way up to the spire.
Really?
You have a
Yeah.
woman in your hands and they get shot by a plane.
Unfortunately, no.
Helicopter.
Helicopter. Yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah, I'm
It-
not a
no,
fan
let's
of.
just say that my let's
Submarine
just say that
rounds
my
are real.
favorite
Wait,
fight
did
was
my-
not
Did
happy.
my sound?
I
Did
like
my
my
joint
grounded
sound
views.
sound when I joined?
I
No.
don't. No,
If
I
my
don't think so.
joints
Wait.
sound
I
sound
wrote
when
you out of my mind the moment you came in.
I had your soundboard muted, so
Why the fuck is Darkside
Oh, is
verifying
that
my files again?
goddamn Scooby Doo?
Is Scooby Doo?
You ever seen the video of Scooby Doo packing heat?
Hmm?
What?
And then
What?
he
A
shot.
gun.
Do you mean he's when he says
Oh,
packing
oh,
heat, do you mean he's got like a
oh,
big gun or he's
heat.
got a
why
man
did
gun? That's what you mean.
everyone default to?
I heard
Because
heat.
I don't know. With dogs, it's a little bit awkward because it's their little red rocket. You never know.
I'm gonna kill
Please don't say that ever again.
Don't ever say that ever again.
No, the
What?
gas
It's a gas
station
station
from
in
Fallout.
Fallout.
True.
Ah,
Dog
true,
meat
true,
is
true, true,
beloved.
true. Dog
That you
meat,
find
the
the
best
You
dog
thing.
find
at-
dog meat at Red Rocket.
Oh, I forgot
Hey,
the
you
dog
know what?
meat.
It's okay because
No,
he's
no,
best
that's
boy.
really funny now that I'm completely aware of that. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, thanks. You ruined Fallout 4 for me forever.
Who wants to play Fallout 4 now?
I've never played.
Nah, I'm
It's
hyper aware of
alright.
that though. Dog meat is
It's
good
not
boy.
terrible. It's weird because they improved the gunplay from 3 in New Vegas enough to where you don't need to use VATS every time,
Mm.
and it hits different.
To be
really
fair, it
does,
wasn't
like,
that
the
bad in
overall,
Vegas
like,
either.
Gameplay.
It wasn't.
Here's the deal.
It was
I hate-
serviceable in Vegas.
I actually really hate the time stop. Like it's just never something I've really enjoyed.
Yeah, same.
The gunplay in New Vegas wasn't terrible, but at the same time,
I mean, it's
you could
dated.
tell it didn't
It's
work.
clearly dated.
Now the weird thing is that I actually like the VAT system in 76. I think it's actually it's a little bit more interesting to play because your movement actually matters a bit more than the other like VAT types.
That's true. I actually agree with that.
Like the only issue that I have with VATs in 76 is that you need to have what's it called again, concentrating fire to actually target individual limbs. Like I feel like that should just be a feature base.
Agreed. I'm surprised they
It's
didn't
very
do that
silly.
at base.
Yeah.
I think
Like,
it
it's
was
just-
a
it's just really
PvP
silly that it-
choice.
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't matter because everybody's going to be running it. If you like have any amounts of VATs, anybody's going to be running it anyway. So like, you may as well just save people the one perk slot, because nobody levels up because it doesn't actually do anything. Well, barely does anything for leveling it up.
True.
Rude. Fruit salad.
Maybe I should play
Yum,
76. I've
yum.
actually been hankering.
Hankering for 76. I don't have space for it.
I wish you guys would stop getting into new games so I don't have to keep buying new ones.
Yeah, so when are we
No.
gonna actually?
Yeah, you
finish
never hear that on
Accelerate.
me.
What'd you say, Yellow?
When are we gonna finish playing Grounded?
Oh yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, we gotta do that at some
Right, I
point.
forgot about that. Yeah, we gotta finish that at some point.
Whenever we finish playing, actually no wait, we did. Actually, never mind. I was about to say whenever we finish playing Valheim with Duel, but I'm pretty sure we actually technically did.
We did. We finished the content that was available.
I
Still
hope
waiting
he's
for the
not
next.
still paying for the server.
No,
Oh
he isn't.
shit!
We probably should ask him.
Like the Pal World server, it is dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him.
I said, Hey, Duel, you stopped paying for the Valheim server, right? I hope you're not getting like a.
The what?
For a while, Modern Duel and I were playing Valheim religiously.
Oh yeah, I'm aware. I'm just saying. You ask him that's like the what?
Oh, he'll remember.
What? Yeah, it's weird. Like I really like Valheim, but I feel like it actually really drops off once you get to the late game.
The problem
Like
with
it's like for me, it's just not
Valheim,
as interesting.
I could never finish well.
yeah, Valheim. Like obviously, the progression is very satisfying and stuff like that.
I don't think it's not even really find the progression that satisfying
Here's the
because
thing,
it just ends up like, especially once you get like to the late game where you actually gain like the highest level of stuff, it's just annoying to get.
Oh yeah,
We haven't done a Rust arc yet.
dude,
don't think I'll
I'd
ever
be
do that.
so into the Stark.
I think the
Yo,
problem
you
is
guys
like
want to play Conan Exiles because I actually have
Yes.
it.
Oh, I would totally play that. Or do you know what
most
else?
of us have a certain.
If we ever do anything like
Fresh and
Rust,
rough.
we have to like introduce curfews.
Yeah,
I
It's
love
like you're not
Conan.
allowed to. Yeah, like I feel like that's the problem with like the moment that you actually have
Like
servers
curfews are
that
like
we actually pay for, it actually becomes harder to play with each other. Okay, that sounds weird.
huh?
We
It
could play
becomes harder
DayZ.
to play together. It becomes a bit harder to play together.
Yeah.
To be fair, the other option is someone just streams multiplayer, and then you'll have to play when they're on, but not everyone's going to be around.
Yeah.
That is also true.
And with
Time-
Conan, just
we
like
put-
Ark, you
put
have
a time
standard
limit.
Distance.
You put a
Yeah,
time
like, 'cause I
limit
feel like
on
the
your
ideal-
play
I feel
time.
like the ideal is that we just actually schedule when we're going to be playing.
Maybe.
No, the problem with Conan and doing the multiplayer thing is one, there's a limited amount of slots. I think you can have 2 other people, and you have a tether distance, so they can't get that far away from you.
That's annoying.
See, that's why. And ironically, Valheim was actually a really good multiplayer game.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
In
Yeah.
fact,
I
actually,
think-
it was actually ideal to not have everybody in one place because if you have too many people in one place, it lags the shit out of the
Yeah.
game.
If we wanted a game kind of like that, we should look into V Rising.
I own the game.
You know, we started. Yeah, I own it too. I
I own it as
started playing with
well.
Aelred Cat for a little bit. I didn't really play it enough to get into it, so I'd be down for a fresh run at some
Well,
point.
wait, I think they dropped 1.0 a couple months ago. So it might be actually a good
Probably.
time to get back in the game. You know what else would be a really fun game to play?
Arc.
No.
Nah, fuck.
I would kill myself first.
Arma 2 DayZ, baby.
No.
Dude, what the fuck happened?
Bruh.
What happened to the Arma server?
Storm fucking burnt
Both
out.
Storm and Tuber hit burnout.
Yeah, both burnt
Oh
out.
Yeah.
Gosh. You know what's another thing that
I
annoyed me?
said
I
I
actually
said DayZ like 4 times and was ignored.
Oh, I didn't hear you. unless my brain stopped working or something like that.
No, I didn't
I
hear
was
him.
like, what about DayZ? What
Yeah.
about DayZ?
Yeah, I didn't hear that, so I think your mic just stopped working.
No, y'all were talking over me.
Or that,
Yeah,
because
sad.
everybody was talking, I didn't hear that part.
talking about
So
stuff we're
specifically for
talking
me, it
about.
would have to be like Arma 2 DayZ because it's just like I feel like there's more stuff to do in that still than current DayZ. But that's
I
just
would
me.
suggest doing the Exiles mod, but add bots. But I don't know how to do that, and I don't think anybody here wants to learn.
Yeah. I mean, somebody probably already set up like scripts and programs for that already. To be fair, it's probably just a small matter of Googling.
Oh yeah, the info's out there. It's just a matter of finding it.
I mean, that would be kind of fun now that I think about it.
Yeah, the Exiles mod is essentially DayZ, but
Oh.
it has scripts for base building and all that.
Yeah. It could be fun. I don't know, I enjoy games like that, but
I enjoyed the Anastasi mod.
I actually had so much fun in that. We took that goddamn base or whatever, and then had to extract somehow with all our gear. How long did we spend doing that operation? Wasn't
Which
that,
one?
remember, I think it was, I forget who it was. I think it was you, Cowboy, me, Zeta, and maybe someone else. And I just remember we took an outpost, and the enemy kept sending in reinforcements, and we had to
Yeah,
extract.
we got stuck in that one building.
Yeah, that was Antistasi.
Holy shit.
That one, I feel like we spent like 2 hours just trying to get out of there.
Yeah.
It was great.
I didn't even notice. The Shatterline servers have been closed.
Oh, for real?
That doesn't surprise me, unfortunately. The game just good game, but man.
I mean, they're going to be having a relaunch at some point, but I guess for now it's indefinite. So we don't know exactly when. They are very clear that there is going to be a relaunch because they're closing early. Because technically the game was in early access.
Yeah,
at the time.
they're starting from scratch.
Anyone else remember the game Paragon? Speaking of relaunches,
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Sounds
weren't they
familiar.
working on a
Rings a
thing for
bell.
it's a fucking Smite clone.
That's why it rings a bell.
Was it really a Smite clone? Because I feel like
Close enough.
it was similar.
The more third-person MMO,
And MOBA.
but whatever.
It's a pretty important extinction, to be fair.
If I wanted to play a third-person MMO, I'd play fucking Trove.
That's a name I haven't heard in a while.
What a weird game that was. I actually played it a shit ton back in the day.
Played weird ass
Which one was
games.
Trove? Hang on, I'm just gonna look up.
You don't remember Trove?
I never played it, but I'm familiar with it.
Oh, I remember Trove.
I'm trying to remember. There was like this game. It was kind of like it was basically a DayZ clone, but it looked like Roblox.
Or are you talking about Unturned?
Unturned, yeah. I used to play that game for
There's
some
a
reason.
few of those.
Yeah, I have friends who actually still play the game quite often. And you know what? I tried, but for some reason, somehow the optimization in that game is so dog shit that my PC struggles to run it properly.
Yeah, I don't know. They just don't know how to how to run it. I mean, even back then, it was like super unoptimized. I could swear there was another game. It was kind of like Stalker, but it was also, you know,
I love Stalker.
I love Stalker as well. Let me see if I can find it. How do you search by free to play? Categories, okay.
Get out of here, stalker.
Still waiting for Stalker 2, by the way.
And everybody else.
Like, I'm gonna play the shit out of that when it comes out. What was the name of that game?
My name again.
It was literally like you know, Minecraft meets Stalkers. No
I
joke
wouldn't want to meet
intended.
my stalker.
I really know her.
Yeah, I really went for the lowest hanging fruit, didn't I?
Yep.
That's because you're short.
Yeah, that's because you went
Yeah,
for
that's
Elliot.
all. That's all I can reach for.
That is the joke I made. Yes.
Wait, there's a
Yay.
Blue Archive World of Warships collab going on now? That's hilarious.
Anyway, y'all have
Did you
fun.
play that?
My mom's coming over in a bit.
Alrighty.
So
Have a
your
good
mama
one,
said hi,
Eli.
and I'll call her later.
I see
Okay.
you.
Cool.
You're such an ass.
Joke from yesterday.
All right, I made big mistake looking at the free to play section on Steam.
Uh-oh.
You make a mistake?
Listeners
many
at
no
home,
safe
please
for
check
work
out
games
Ill at
do you
all of
find?
his socials.
Yep, there's a game. Apparently, it's a clicker game. It's called The Butt. That's not a joke, by the way. Oh, wait.
I
Don't
love
worry.
the
There's
free-to-play
another clicker
section
game
so
called
much.
Poop.
I found some. I found some like actual garbage in there. It's so
Oh, there's
awesome.
so much garbage here. It's great.
Oh, it's a beautiful place.
My mind, wonderful.
All right. Oh, the hit game Dog. And the hit game Ducks. Why are there so many clicking games? Lemon, coconut,
I think
broccoli.
it's kind of spawned because of like the whole thing with banana.
Yeah, probably.
I'm sure you.
There's so many of them.
Banana,
What
right?
is this shit? There's cat. There's chicken. What else have we got? Merge mango. Ah, yes, my beloved, totally accurate Battlegrounds. The best, worst game ever created.
I mean, hey, they know what they are.
And they just full sent into the bit.
Ayo,
What's up?
I have a new nickname for you.
No.
Little Bit.
Huh?
Your new nickname is Little Bit
Why?
because you're tiny and you get screwed a lot.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, she Trove is still cooking. Where the frick is that game? It's like
It's a possibility. Whatever game you're looking for got shut down.
nope.
That does happen a lot.
Oh, no. I found it. Stallcraft.
Oh,
shit.
Stallcraft. That's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Yeah. It's literally Stalker in Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft. Ale, I'm going to kill you. In Minecraft.
You can try.
I mean, if it goes anything like our Apex 1v1, there's a good chance.
In my defense,
Okay,
I was
yeah, so
not
you were
sober
totally
while we
free.
were playing.
When are you sober?
Right now, believe it or not.
Okay.
It doesn't feel like it.
When was the last time you had alcohol?
I had a glass of wine.
When?
About 30 minutes ago.
Well, at least you were
A
okay.
resident
And
alcoholic, everybody.
when was the last time you had alcohol prior to the stream starting?
Yesterday.
Okay, at least you were sober when you started it then.
One glass of wine isn't enough to do anything to me.
It's not enough to do a lot.
You're
to
very
most people,
small.
but believe it or not, everyone in my family is pretty good with like alcohol tolerance.
You'd be
I wonder
surprised how
why.
much I
I
can
thought
consume
you were
before.
honestly just about to go, you know what?
We're all
Everyone in my
fucking tiny.
house is pretty much alcoholics.
I mean, yeah, that too.
Now, you'd be shocked by how
I
good
should.
our,
Okay, you know what? After this,
tolerances.
I'm going to go take a picture of the booze cabinet, where I'm going to show you everything that we have for alcohol.
I think we've already seen that.
I don't think you have. You've only seen like parts of it.
I don't know. It's possible.
Well, I'm gonna have to go to sleep after this, so that will be something to wake up to at least.
Would you like me to put you to sleep with a hammer, a baseball bat, or maybe a little bit of cyanide?
Nah, I got a rock on a string.
All I'm gonna say in defense of my ability to tolerate alcohol, I went 1 for 1, drink for drink, with my Finnish friend when I was in Finland. I kept up with him, and I was probably more sober than he was. This is not a joke.
For my 21st birthday, I had my family bring over like selections of different alcohol.
Mhm.
So I probably tried fully like about 20-ish medium-sized, like small, medium-sized beers. Had 2 tankered, like glass tankered, like fairly big rum and cokes, and shotgunned a tall boy, and that's what it took to get me tipsy.
It's not a lot.
That is a lot.
Yeah, what are you saying? Did you have anything to eat or at all, or
I
or drink,
believe so.
like water?
I'm pretty sure. I did drink water in between.
That's
I was
good.
planning on eating, but then the podcast Schmodcast started, so I had to put that off.
Nice. Actually, reminds me, I have to go make rice at some point. Shoot,
We
this is
have
bad.
Probably
Oh,
turn
no.
the fucking thing off then.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Did you
Huh?
break it already?
No, something else. I saw a payment go through that I did not intend to do. I'll have to deal with that later.
My pudgy princess.
What?
My dog. My pudgy
It's
princess.
not good.
Ah,
Anything cool happened, guys, that we can talk about? We're kind of slowing down.
Well, I just got a payment notification to Discord. It was $24 for some reason.
You've been
What?
it
For
was-
Nitro.
Okay, are you paying
Do
for Nitro or are
you-
you paying for multi-month?
How many nitrous are you paying for?
One.
yes.
The problem is there were a couple of boosts that I know I canceled for sure in the past
You dumbass.
that are really
In the
not supposed to have
past.
happened. That ain't good.
Holy shit! There's a special event going on in Darkside.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. I'm still waiting for the itemization rework.
Apparently, that's probably going to be coming in September, so not much longer. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
That means
Allegedly.
that means there's so many things I have to wait for. I'm still waiting for that Caliban rework, dude.
To be fair, I'm a little disappointed with Dark because they promised it like 2 months ago.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't remember. I actually haven't really kept up with Dark Tide news. I just remember that it was going to happen at some point.
It was supposed to come out with the last major update, but they said it wasn't where they wanted it to be.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's what they are delaying it because of that reason, I'm fine with that.
It's never where they
If it
want
comes
it to
out
be.
shit, they're gonna get hate for it.
Yeah.
Yep.
As if they didn't learn that from the launch of the game. Like, Darktide on release wasn't terrible.
No,
There are just a
Well,
lot of things. There
it
are a
was
lot of
terrible.
things that are missing. I wouldn't
wouldn't
necessarily
say it
like
was
the bones of
terrible,
the
it's
game
just-
were good. It's just that there were a lot of there are a lot of missing systems. essentially.
Yeah. So
There
the wall
were-
was hit to way
for
too
a
quickly.
launch for a game in this, it's probably on par with most launches. However, Fucking weapons didn't feel like they hit hard enough. Dodging was inconsistent or just didn't downright work half the
I
time
never
because
noticed that person.
I did, and a lot of people apparently did. Um, Obviously the current item system was much worse.
Yeah, I mean it's so really bad.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, I don't know why they didn't just unlock the like just give us the ability to actually like change every single like stat in our weapon. Like there's no reason to restrict it to 2.
Stop
or-
you
yeah,
from just
yeah.
getting the perfect weapons and then
Literally, it
the
is
game
to
for
have
it.
you
It
grind.
already is a slog getting like the perfect stats on a weapon, but then you also have to get like you have to go through all that RNG to get like good perks and blessings
Yeah.
too.
How do you acquire weapons right now?
You buy them
You
from
buy
the
them?
You buy
you
them
buy
from the
them from
store
the
and then upgrade them and pray to God that fucking they have the stats you want.
Yeah.
You have
It's
two
a really bad system, and like one thing I don't understand, and this would actually be a really easy fix. I don't know why they didn't do it. Why we don't have the ability to upgrade like perks and blessings? Because if you just are unlucky and you roll like a tier 3 of the blessing that you want, you can't upgrade it to tier 4. It's stuck at tier 3, which is really
That's
stupid.
what they
And I
could have
don't know
used that
why.
secondary resource we have no use for.
Diamantine, yeah. Holy
Yeah.
shit, it is dark. I cannot see jack or shit.
That play has
Diamantine, a resource
a
I
lot
had
of
never heard of
potential.
prior to that game.
Yeah. Okay. Let's put it this way. I have 400 plasteel, and I have 18,000 diamantine.
Nice.
So, diamantine is just another name for Mobian steel.
That would explain a lot.
Yeah.
Because supposedly the planet we're on makes a special kind of steel that's just harder than normal steel
Mobian
for whatever
steel.
reason, and that's why the planet's so important.
Yeah, that's why we can't just do Exterminatus, which would have solved this entire problem already.
Honestly, it's still on the
Strategic
table.
value absolute.
Yeah. Oh
You
wow,
gotta-
this is worse than Lights Out. Holy shit, this is awful.
You gonna elaborate on that at all? Strategic value absolute.
Yeah, they didn't even elaborate that until like a couple months ago
Yeah.
with the launch of the deal of like the large content drop in the new map and shit, the new weapons. Holy shit,
Overall,
plasteel.
DLC had very little content, but the content they did have was good.
It was good. Like it was just a good map. The weapons are
Good
all
weapons.
right. I think they're all right. I don't think they're that much better than we currently have.
They
I
could
wouldn't
be
say
better.
they're
They
better,
could
but
be
they're more
at the
fun.
very
That
least,
double barrel
at the
shotgun
very
is
least,
fun.
at the very least, they are not bad.
Yep.
So you know that
The bolter pistol is
best.
actually stupidly broken.
and I didn't really notice that. Like for me, to be fair, it is a bad comparison, even despite the fact they've nerfed it like twice. It doesn't.
They,
I just don't think it's as good as the revolver, and it functions basically in the same role.
I wouldn't say it. It's definitely a hard hitter. It's more of if the revolver was meant to be a boss killer.
You know, the thing is I'm pretty sure the revolver is a better boss killer anyway, because it does about as much damage, but it also has better precision damage, if I remember correctly, and the range on it is also insane. Also, I don't know, it probably is just a problem with me specifically, but
Mhm.
I have issues aiming with the bolt pistol when the sight isn't even that much different.
The idea that a regular
Maybe-
pistol could outperform a bolt gun.
Maybe they have. Maybe they have. What's it? I remember this happening. Like it wasn't an initial patch, but it was a few patches after, in which I think one of the scouts, or rather, scout rifles had a lot of deviation, or a lot of the sights weren't actually aligned where the shots were going.
Also, I don't know
Um,
what the devs. Okay, this is a weird segue. I don't know what the devs of Helldivers are doing, but the fact that I can consistently pull like 60 FPS in this game when there are more enemies on my screen than in Helldivers is I don't know. I think it's a testament to how shittily optimized Helldivers is.
Oh,
Keep
Helldivers
in
is not
mind, like
very
the
balanced position.
average enemy in that game is rather simple compared to the Helldivers ones.
Yeah, but there's also like at least 3 times more enemies on my screen.
True.
Simplicity of design saves a lot of processing power.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Also, keep in mind that the majority of the enemies are literally just flailing around.
Yeah.
They don't have that many animations.
Yeah.
You say
Uh,
that as though enemies and Helldivers have that many animations.
they do.
Individually, no, they do not. But the variety coupled with the animations that those do have, it adds up.
I think it's more pathing is the problem than
That too,
animation.
yeah.
Because the pathing in Helldivers is much more complex. Because they have to go over terrain, around terrain,
That's true.
line of sight, that kind of thing.
You know, terrain in Dark Tide is a lot more simple. It's hallways.
Yeah. They come out of black rooms. Fucking Helldivers, they come out of holes.
Not
Holes,
always.
have
They
to-
will
dropships.
spawn right in front of you too. Not
That
even just
too.
holes
I
that
have
are not
seen
even
that.
chips. Yeah, it's very common.
Those
Like especially if you're
large ass
extracting.
patrols that are just standing there. I remember those too.
I love the turning around suddenly a whole platoon is behind you. I love that shit.
From the direction you just came from.
I'm just glad they nerfed the amount of fucking gunshots into the ground. Because that was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I found a solution to that, and that's just run heavy MG replacement. So good.
True, but that also requires you to sit still and not progress the mission.
And you're not progressing the mission if they're still alive, so I don't really see the issue of sitting still for like 30 seconds.
Back when it was a problem, there was like 6 in the sky at one time. And one rocket at that time would nuke your HMG. Because
Yeah.
they made it to where rockets one-shot turrets until the 50% damage reduction to explosives
This is true.
ship augmentation came out. And even then, I don't have it.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, I'm pretty sure I was playing more bugs anyway, so I didn't notice it.
Bugs.
I've actually gone
Mhm.
back to playing like it's weird. I've been like swapping between primarily playing against bugs and playing against bots. These days I'm primarily playing against bugs because they're actually less frustrating.
I find
Okay.
bots less frustrating. It's weird.
Bots
You
are
say
less
that,
frustrating
but
from-
they the problem is that they have there's a lot more like like ragdoll on robots now because they
You're
have
not wrong.
rocket striders now.
Yeah,
Bots for
the
me
ones
are
being
less
agencies.
frustrating unless I'm fighting the fucking jetpack ones. Which then decide to explode most of the time when you kill them.
Yeah, it's because their jetpack blows up.
Yeah, I'm aware of why. I just hate it. But yeah, one of those things where I could definitely do without the jetpacks blowing up.
True.
Yeah.
I think the reason I prefer bots now is the change to the flamethrower. The fact that it doesn't go through armor or burn things because of armor is stupid.
A lot of people have been hating on the flamethrower changes.
Which is
Which is
actually kinda
funny because due to the changes, they super buffed lasers.
Yeah.
I actually don't think they're that much better than they were before. Like the actual DPS increase from having them be able to set fire is marginal at best.
Do you have the fire upgrade?
I believe that
on the
doesn't
chip?
actually buff them because that buffs specifically flamethrowers in the strategy.
That's true.
Yeah, they buffed lasers, but does anyone actually like using lasers?
Laser
See,
cannon's still really good.
I would use laser cannon more, but I feel like there's too much aim sway to actually make it like usable.
Nope. That's what the
Like,
armor you wear is for.
That doesn't. I'm talking about aim sway, not recoil.
No, the
Like
perfect physique or peak
You'll
physique.
know that's not what I mean when I say sway. I'm not talking about ergonomics. So sway is just what you see when you're just holding the weapon still. There's a little bit of aim sway depending on how you're or like what your kind of position you're in. So there's gonna be less sway for crouching and proning, of course. But sometimes you can't even do that, especially against the bots. So like if you actually try to hold a beam on specifically like a hawk, it is really difficult.
Sure. I don't know. I hate visual color and mechanics that just make the game less enjoyable or harder to play.
Supposedly, they're going to try and fix it with the next update, which I feel is going to be a make or break situation for them.
Yeah.
And the game is still fun. It's just like there are a bunch of things that are really aggravating. For me, actually, it's not the balancing, which is the biggest issue for me. It's the bugs and the optimization, because I feel like they really dropped the ball on the optimization game.
I haven't run into too many issues optimization wise, but that's me. So who knows?
My problem wasn't really the balancing either. As I do love the flamethrower. I miss the fact that it bent VR because it was my favorite weapon to use against bugs, but I can live with that. My problem is we waited months for this major update, and it was not only very light on content
Holy
in
shit, I'm talking
itself,
right now.
but it's content that we as a group don't do or didn't even use.
What, super hell dives?
Yeah,
Yeah, like the average
I mean,
person.
I tried doing a super hell dive. Like, I just don't really find it that fun, personally.
Well, that's the issue you run into with high end content. The average person doesn't use it.
Yeah.
especially if they keep nerfing us.
Yeah, that's true. Like, it does feel really bad when they keep buffing the enemies, but then we don't get buffed in order to actually handle those enemy types better.
Yeah, give us the tools.
Like, it's actually really funny, Zeta. Like, if you actually seen like the current meta, like, do you want to know what people are using because they nerfed the flamethrower?
What are they using now?
Like, against bugs specifically, people are using the MG43, the first machine gun you ever get.
Oh god.
And the reason for that is because they added like a couple of enemies to what was it? To the bug faction. So having like medium armor penetration weapons is way more like useful than it was before.
Huh.
Hmm.
Goofy, yeah.
That's also why you see the autocannon a lot.
I just like the autocannon.
It's a good weapon, but like it just wasn't used against it wasn't used against bugs before.
I used it against bugs, but only when that was my only real anti-tank weapon at the time.
Ah, true for the chargers or whatever they were.
Yeah.
I was resorting to dropping pods on top of them.
There's a reason no one relied on you to kill.
I was really good at doing it, just saying.
Well, at that point, just get the.
It was also
precision orbital
shockingly, yeah, that has a cooldown.
So do pods.
It was like, you drop a resupply on top of a bug because you're...
Which has a cooldown.
Which has a
I think
cooldown,
the
of course.
fucking.
Because your
I think
orbital
the
strike
orbital
is on cooldown.
strike. Yeah, but I think the orbital strike has a shorter cooldown than the pods.
It does.
Well, it needs a resupply anyway, so,
It
You know,
depends on the weapon. Or
2 for
depends
1
on the
deal, you know?
thing. Yeah. Like you can actually use EATs as an orbital strike if you're good enough.
Oh, that's actually what I was using as well, EATs.
Oh yeah, but EATs you always get 2 charges.
Well, you get 2 charges of EAT, not 2 charges of drop pod.
Yeah, but it had a short enough cooldown that you could use it as a precision strike. But
Yeah.
you don't need to do that anymore because orbital precision strike is actually the best strategy in the game, unironically.
Yep. I still think they need to make the change that fucking airstrikes can blow up buildings.
Depends. They can though. Or which
They
airstrike are you talking about?
It's
though?
inconsistent.
None of
I
them.
think.
500 pounds can't destroy orbital onlys. It can't destroy the telecom tower fucking side objective. It can't destroy the gunship spawn.
Well,
Well,
Come
gunship
on.
tower can only be destroyed by hell bombs, and that is purposeful design because they want you to actually have to use the hell bomb for that, as opposed to just like dropping a precision, like dropping some kind of orbital strike on and then running away.
yeah, if you can
Research
just orbital
station can't
strike
be destroyed
everything.
by airstrikes.
It
There's a
can.
lot.
So It depends on It depends on the airstrike. Yeah, you're not gonna destroy it with a with
I couldn't
whatchamacallit.
destroy him with 500-pound bombs or 500-kilogram bombs.
You should be able to.
I had a great ship.
Well, never could.
Strike.
If I were a kilogram bomb.
Like you can destroy it with an orbital precision strike. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to destroy it with a 500 kilo.
That's the reason I'm saying that. Orbitals have their own tag, and a lot of buildings are orbital strikes only. And yet the orbital strike itself looks like it has less explosive power than the 500, but the 500 can't touch it. And I find it really
I don't know.
odd.
I haven't used 500 kilo for a while, so
I haven't used the 500 kilo because of that reason.
Wait, so Duel still has the server up technically?
Technically, yeah.
Oh, when did you get
I didn't
here?
even notice. I did not even
Yeah,
notice.
he
it
jumped
really.
He
in.
literally
came in
just
during my
joined.
rant.
I think it's horribly out of date,
Probably.
but the server exists.
Oh, sweet.
Alright,
Yeah, we
well,
were just making
sadly-
sure because we were worried that you were like paying a ton of money
we were
on it
starting
or
to talk
something.
about
Paying for it.
Valheim for some reason, and then I just remembered the server.
Like, I would have felt really bad if I found out you were still paying for it.
Alright, well, sadly, I've got to go to sleep. I got things to do
Okay.
today.
Alrighty. Cowboy.
Eventually.
Bye,
Have a
Cowboy
good
King.
one.
Have a good one, Cowboy. Love you.
Goodbye.
See ya. Have fun
Goodbye.
with the rest of the
Later.
podcast.
No, I'm
however long
ending it
that
right
goes on.
now.